A multi-million-dollar main battle tank, wrapped in state-of-the-art classified armor, is instantly reduced to a burning scrap of metal by a $500 commercial drone hitting its exact weak spot. This is the brutal reality of the modern sensor-saturated battlefield, where traditional military doctrines are being completely shattered in real time. For armored crews, the stakes could not be higher, because entering the front line in a compromised vehicle means stepping into a high-tech death trap. Yet, amid this chaos, a fascinating tactical shift is taking place as elite frontline crews are increasingly trusting a 30-ton Swedish infantry fighting vehicle over the most expensive heavy tanks money can buy. Before we go on, if you want to understand the technology shaping tomorrow's conflicts, please subscribe to the channel and tell me where you're watching from. To understand how a lighter machine won this absolute vote of confidence, we must look beyond the generic equipment brochures. The combat record of the combat vehicle 90 across the soft ground and dense forests of the Eastern Front has exposed a fundamental truth about survival. While massive Western main battle tanks struggle with heavy mud season mobility and become static targets for loitering munitions, this Nordic masterpiece utilizes an exceptionally low ground pressure design to maintain momentum through terrain that swallows other vehicles whole. Frontline reports reveal that even after sustaining direct hits from kamikaze drones and anti-tank mines, crews inside this Swedish machine are climbing out entirely unharmed. It is not just about armor thickness, but a brilliant integration of multi-spectral stealth camouflage, isolated ammunition compartments, and devastating firepower that allows soldiers to fight forward instead of merely trying to survive backward. The unique challenges of the northern landscape shaped a machine built for a completely different kind of warfare. Decades ago, Swedish defense engineers at BAE Systems, Hägglunds, faced a daunting task when developing the combat vehicle 90. They were not designing a vehicle for the vast, open plains of Central Europe. Instead, they had to conquer an environment dominated by thick Arctic forests, deep spring mud, and treacherous wetlands. This specific geographic focus led to a masterpiece of mechanical engineering that is proving to be exactly what frontline crews need today. While heavier vehicles weighing 70 tons frequently find themselves bogged down in soft ground, the combat vehicle 90 floats where others sink. By using a distinct 7-road wheel configuration instead of the standard 6 seen on many Western vehicles, engineers successfully achieved an exceptionally low ground pressure. This structural choice distributes the vehicle weight so efficiently that it can navigate through thick mud with remarkable ease. Maintaining speed and agility in these conditions is a matter of life and death, as a stationary target is quickly destroyed by modern sensor networks. Frontline operations conducted by the 21st Mechanized Brigade have repeatedly demonstrated this mobility advantage. During heavy tactical engagements, these vehicles have successfully bypassed blocked routes and executed rapid flanking maneuvers through wooded areas that Russian commanders assumed were entirely impassable. The ability to move freely across broken terrain gives commanders a massive tactical edge, allowing them to dictate the tempo of the fight. It is this incredible engineering foresight, born in the subarctic north, that has turned a 30-ton vehicle into a symbol of absolute reliability under the most demanding conditions imaginable. Moving through chaos rather than merely enduring it has become the hallmark of this platform, setting the stage for an even more radical technological evolution. Unmatched mobility on the ground is merely the first layer of survival. In a theater where aerial surveillance is constant, the combat vehicle 90 deploys a brilliant defense system that effectively renders it a ghost. Every unit operating on the front line is wrapped in the advanced Saab Barracuda multi-spectral camouflage system. This technology is far more than a simple cloth covering, as it disrupts 3 distinct sensor spectrums simultaneously, including visual camouflage, thermal infrared tracking, and radar waves. The outer layer breaks up the vehicle silhouette into natural patterns, while the middle layer completely suppresses the heat signature emitted by the engine. On the thermal screens of opposing drone operators, a 30-ton combat machine simply disappears, looking exactly like a cold rock or an innocent bush. This multi-layered cloaking ability prevents long-range artillery strikes before they can even be coordinated. When the vehicle does decide to reveal itself, the offensive payoff is absolutely devastating. The vehicle carries a legendary Bofors 40mm autocannon, firing munitions with 3 times the kinetic energy of smaller 25mm weapons. Rather than merely disabling targets, this cannon completely dismantles fortified positions and enemy light armor. Frontline units have adapted this weapon in ways never written in traditional manuals, utilizing advanced 3P programmable ammunition. This technology allows the vehicle fire control computer to program the shell to detonate as an airburst directly above enemy trenches. By scattering thousands of tungsten pellets from above, it completely clears defensive lines from a distance of up to 7 kilometers away. Crews are transforming an infantry fighting vehicle into a precision artillery piece, a direct fire juggernaut, and an ambush predator all at once. This combination of absolute invisibility and overwhelming firepower has given operators a supreme tactical advantage, fundamentally altering how modern mechanized units engage the enemy. The immense power of this platform goes far beyond tactical cloaking and firepower, reaching the absolute peak of modern industrial survival. Underneath the composite armor lies a brilliant design feature that completely redefines battlefield safety. Unlike older vehicles, where an ammunition cook-off creates a fatal explosion inside the crew compartment, the Combat Vehicle 90 isolates its ammunition with heavy blast doors and blowout panels. When a missile or drone strike triggers an explosion, the kinetic energy is vented upward and outward, keeping the interior intact. This engineering triumph has resulted in an extraordinary record where frontline crews survive catastrophic impacts entirely unharmed. This unmatched survivability has recently sparked a massive wave of defense acquisitions across Europe. Multiple nations, including Denmark, the Netherlands, and the Czech Republic, have joined forces in massive joint procurement programs to buy hundreds of these advanced vehicles. Furthermore, the Swedish Defence Materiel Administration has officially launched a comprehensive program to extend the operational life of the entire system well into the year 2045. The newest variant, the Combat Vehicle 9035 Mark III-C, is hitting the production lines right now, boasting advanced turret systems specifically built to track and destroy incoming drone swarms. By finalizing agreements to manufacture these vehicles directly on native soil, a sustainable industrial fortress is being built to secure the future of mechanized warfare. The ultimate lesson of this machine is that true victory in modern conflict belongs to those who value human life over rigid doctrines. This Swedish masterpiece has transformed the front line because it replaces cold fear with absolute confidence, allowing soldiers to hunt forward instead of retreating backward. As these advanced technologies begin to influence strategic defense procurement plans around the globe, especially in the challenging terrain of the Indo-Pacific, the future of land warfare is being permanently rewritten. Do you think a lighter, multi-spectral vehicle like this will completely replace heavy million-dollar main battle tanks on the battlefields of tomorrow? Or will traditional heavy steel always hold the crown? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.